Hi guys, sorry to catch you unexpected and jump at you at 3:02 or 3:03, but I was waiting until the clock got done chiming, and it's a couple minutes late. And also got to jump and do about a 7-hour drive, so I'm sneaking this in a little bit early today. Want to just touch on quickly those unbelievable unemployment numbers that came out today. Really caught a lot of people by surprise. Plus 2.5 million jobs, and essentially everybody was looking at the unemployment rate was being predicted to go up to 19.8% from 14.7, and it actually went down to 13.3. So some pretty positive news, and manufacturing numbers were also very good inside that. So kind of you can see the impact if you look at the stock market, etc. And certainly it's good news, but I mean, for us, we want to keep it all in a bit of context. We're not expecting now a V-shaped recovery. Love to believe that, but the cards don't really play out for that. I think we still have a bit of an extended recovery, but it certainly is positive and welcome news. I think you're going to see our manufacturing technology industry kind of in fits and starts as we go forward. There's a lot of things that are moving positive, but we also have to look at some of the things that are still out there going to be impacting us in a slightly more negative way. When we take a look at what's going on overall in number of units, I think in this year, you're actually going to find that we might do much better than we actually thought for a number of units that actually end up being sold by the end of the year. But unfortunately, I think the revenue and margin numbers are going to be off, as there was a fair amount of discounting going on and need to go on to be able to move inventories out from some of the major OEMs, certainly getting machines out the door. And so we'll kind of see that again, maybe being slightly better in overall number of units, but not necessarily in margin or revenue. When we start taking a look at what that means for others, whether you're in the automation area or if you're in fixturing, tooling, maybe some of the ancillary metrology areas, software perhaps, might be slightly better there as we take a look at it, because all those units that are going out need to be supplied with all the ancillary equipment and technology to make them productive at the end of the day. And one of the things that is affecting kind of all the folks that are getting those products out is, all the supply chains aren't running at full speed. And so just as we start getting things finally going, you have certain things that are being held up, that parts can't be gotten in, certain materials can't be received, and that starts to gum up the works a bit. And so there's not going to be an overabundance of supply, which then does affect the ability of those folks to kind of sit back a little bit and look for, what's the right opportunity and right margin point to be getting in at. So maybe some margins are improved in those areas. So again, overall, really good news to see this happening. Great to start a weekend that way. Again, maybe it'll make us be a little bit better on moving that Nike swoosh instead of a V to a slightly better angle. But we're going to have lots of fits and starts, and we just need to be prepared for that and manage our businesses within that guideline. So hopefully we can help you get news or information about those things, any facts you want about those numbers, other things happening in the economy. You can always get a hold of Pat McGibbon. He's got a great USMTO video that he'll be putting out where he gets into a lot of this in detail. Look for that later next week. And Chris Downs and the team in the Strategic Analytics Group are always ready to give you some specific research if you need it. Have a great weekend, and we'll follow back up with you on Monday. Take care.